Guys, Western world is calling here. So hot here. We have one of the best series so far, and the first of 2022. And what we look at, huh? Similar face, you know him for sure. Danut Chisu. He won the high roller. You have to remember. And now it was the big one. I'm having in mind like it was only the champions in that tournament. The championship of the champions. And first of all, congratulations about your victory. It's beautiful. And let's start with the simple one. How you got the ticket, that possibility, that 5K like gift or something to play that kind of the tournament?
It was when I won the high roller in 220 in January. After that, poker was completely out of, and I got that ticket. So I kept it, and I did not know what to do. And when I came here 4 months ago, I asked, can I use this one? And we are going to make something special next time. So I lost the ticket. But one day in December, I got a message that it will be this sit and go with the 9 guys, all with the tickets won during the year. And it will be even if we are not here, the chips will be on the table. And I said, come on, this is not, I mean, maybe I cannot come on the 13th, maybe I will come, but maybe later. So don't force me to come on that date when you... So I decided to come. And first thing, I said, I don't want to play this game because I did not find it fair. And I suggest to everybody, okay, let's make like this. Everybody all in, first hand, and then one is winning and the other will go the 4,500 each.
Kind of a deal,
yeah, kind of a deal, without making a deal. But one was missing. One guy was missing, so we were 8 in the matter of fact, not 9, because one could not come. So because of that, the deal fall down from the beginning. The floor said, I don't care what you do, but if you are all in and he will be all in, and if he wins, you can get the money. And then we decided, and I told them, okay, let's do something else. And I was the only one, I did not want to play. I spoke to Gabi. Gabi said, okay, I don't care. It was the other guy from who won the previous tournament.
The main one?
Yeah.
Georgi Solukhia.
Yeah, okay. So he said, but there were some guys, they said, no, let's play. Okay, we decided to play, and that's it. I was the only one against playing this one, and it turned to win it. It's very nice.
I'm really happy to talk with you, because always we have the things to do. So many years we know each other. Even then I came here for the first time, you already played poker, I don't know, for 20 years or 15 years.
No. I started playing poker only 7 years ago.
Okay.
I started playing poker because somebody told me that if you are a bridge player, you can turn to poker. I told you the story. And then I met Barry Greenstein in the VCOP, on my first year of VCOP, and I watched a podcast or whatever. It was a 2-hour thing. It was only audio, not video, and at that time. And he was telling things about bridge for the bridge players and what is the similarity, and it kind of light up the light for me. And then I start play, and then I start enjoying it, and then I realized that it's very important for me making movies to make the study of all the characters. Everybody's trying to play a character. All of them are trying sometimes to be actors, and sometimes they are good, sometimes they are not good. I mean, when I'm doing this every day of my life. Every day I'm talking to my actors. This is not, try this one, try it. Sometimes I see some of them are very good, but some of them are so bad. So it's funny that the other thing is that I realized playing poker is like having your business. I mean, you have a capital and you have to invest it to keep it, to know when to go all in. You have to know when to stand back. So it's a very emotional for me. It's the only moment when I can get out of my movies, because I'm writing my movies, I'm producing my movies, and sometimes I need to unplug myself. If I'm not playing poker, it happened one night before I go to bed, to have an idea and not to sleep for so many hours, and then to reconsider, and I don't know how to do it. And when I'm coming to play poker, everything is out. And I'm so happy when I go back after 2 weeks of poker, I can see clearly. I mean, everything. It's like getting very clear. So that's why I love poker. But it's, as I said, my wife is the film, my mistress is the poker. I'm running from time to time. I cheat my real with the poker. But finally, I spend a lot of money playing poker, but I travel a lot, so I'm think I'm still breaking even, if not winning something.
For sure, you are winning emotions, all the things you can have only in live poker. New people like you inspiring, like even me, you know. And this guy is not bluffing, guys. You have Instagram account. He has the real EMDB account. It's true story. I'm really happy to glad you here, and I know that was a very long day for you, but I really want to ask you about the warm-up event. 90 players led out of 550. I know you got more than an average stack after a long day. I'm really appreciate you came here after such a long and long day. Can you tell us more about the warm-up today? What was the situation? How you made that 854,000 chips when average is like what 600,000? 85 bigs is a like amazing stack.
Yeah, I had a very unusual first day because
Your table is ready. Please take your seats.
I had a stack of 350k, and then last very hand, it was an open, a raise, a call, and somebody re-raised, and then I shoved a lot of chips with kings. Everybody folded, but the guy said that this is a moment to squeeze, and he called me with ace jack, which I will never do if I were him. And he got the ace, and I started the next day with 99k.
When the starting stack is 100.
Today, yeah. And I did a lot of chips. I did something like 300 again, and then playing on the table one, number 9, seat number 9 or 8. I had a special encounter with a Lebanese guy. I had to make the story short, I had the trips of aces, and he followed all my bets, and he got the flush on 8-4 flush or 8-6 flush, something like that. Okay, that's it. I re-entry. Yeah. And I went to the other table, and it was so bad, everything in between 50, 150, 50, 150. And then they broke the table, and then I came here, and I have a very good friend, the Bulgarian one. I have Boris Kolev. I have Ilan, which I played so many times. Yeah, and we start having fun, chatting and playing poker in between, and it happened. The good hands and the good run came, and then little by little I build up my stack.
But you know what you told me now, I'm also kind of the playing, etc. It's the sign of the good player, you know. You realize the things. You got that bad beats, but you still you were calm. You are chatty. You know you lost big pots, but you still came to the table. You find the youngsters, young guns, your friends, and you build it up. You know, it's the experience. It's the things you manage, and it's not accident. Hyrola. Tournament of Champions, no matter the fact it was like short Sirengo, but all of the players were champions. I mean, who won like at least 200k in this, and you managed this. And okay, Boris Kolev, I also saw a very good champion main event, Kostas Lozo on your table. Boris Kolev, who took the WSOP bracelet earlier. So
the last bracelet. Exactly. Yeah, I was in Vegas. With him.
The live one.
Yeah.
And what would be your advice to the businessmen, to the people who are maybe not like in the 20s, maybe in 30s, 40s, how to start the game? What was your the best experience you got, and what they should do to to improve, to become such a successful players, to come here to merit and feel that real poker experience?
I would not find my words to advise people for coming to play poker, because it's a very special game. Sometimes you can get very bad. I mean, you can get even broke. The only thing in poker for me, it's anger management. I've never had any anger to any dealer, to anybody, which is very important. Sure. I have let's say, I'm not spending much more money than I can get out of poker. And this is very important, because I don't know how many people can live out of poker. They are professional. If you play for fun, it's okay, but make a very good handle very good your money. I mean, don't do more than you can. I saw players playing more than their bankroll. It's a bankroll management. It's so important for me.
In life as well.
Yeah, it's like in the real life. But I can tell you, for me, this place is kind of holy place. I don't know. It's the only place where I always win. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I was telling to somebody, I want to win in as much as I win here in any other place. I mean, it never happened. You remember, 3 times in a row, the high roller, heads up, second time, and I won it because the guy did not come from Russia. You remember? I know his name is.
Goffman?
Yeah, Goffman. I met him today, and I told him thank you for not coming because it's not so easy to make heads up 2 years in a row, and then yeah, and this is my place. I don't know. The only thing which I hate here is that I'm eating too much. In the other hand, this is my place. I just started with, and now I'm doing good. And let's see what happened to the final of the event. But I may say, as much as I play, but I'm not a very important poker player. I've never seen such a place where the players to be so well received, and the attitude of the staff and everything, it's absolutely great here. That's what I can tell you.
It's beautiful to hear that. About the food, trust me, I know, and people who watching me online see how bigger I became because of the treatment of the such a good stuff that I can eat here, etc. I just want to make clear about my question I asked you. I know that nobody should be involved in the poker, but people who are not involved, nobody never watched our video. You know, I'm asking about the players who are like recreational ones, who are fun playing poker, but they're not so successful as you do. You know, I want to advise for them, you know, maybe they should learn something, maybe they should change. Already you told about the attitude, you know, which is important to change it, but maybe, you know, some of the things, maybe they think too much about the cards, as you told, maybe they should think about the characters, maybe they choose the different tournaments, you know. You are really experienced here because you play so many tournaments.
Normally they say, if you read books, they say that you play the cards, the position, and the players. You have to choose where are you the best. I mean, you know that probabilities is mathematics and so on and so forth. There are so many brainy guys, so they keep their advantage being very smart. Sometimes you have to. I saw that movie on YouTube with a French girl. She played in position without seeing her cards, but she wanted to prove that the position is so important. Yeah. And then you have to realize that the complexity of the game is because you have to take decisions and you have to take your time. I remember when I start to play poker and I saw the other guy taking their time thinking about their cards. When it was my time, I was thinking about what do I have to think now? What should I think to appear that I'm thinking? I did not know what to do, but I wanted to play that. Now I'm trying to. You have to take decisions, but you have to analyze. I see a lot of players. You make a bet, they call you instantly, or they do. I mean, I don't understand this. I did it when I was a beginner, and I realized that the most important thing is to have patience. The only thing paying the most in poker is to take your time and to wait and to take the. Everybody knows the charts with snap, shove with 10 blinds, more than 10 blinds, and sometimes when they read all this, I'm talking about beginners, not.
Yeah, of course.
You don't have to. You have to take from everything you learn something, and you have to realize that the rules are not the same in the beginning of the game, on the final table, in the middle of the game, on the bubble, depending on the position. There are so many elements you have to combine to do a good to be a good player. And then you have, everybody wants to show something. I mean, everybody wants to have an image. Everybody wants to, I saw very smart players, they are talking to you to understand, to see what's your level. Sometimes they even test you, because another very important guy said, first of all, when you start playing poker, the main thing is to realize if your IQ is bigger or smaller than the others. And there is a joke about, if you do not know who's the fish of the table, that means you are the fish of the table. Yeah. I like very much, and I'm trying to do a stand-up comedy show about poker with my stand-up comedy friends, because I have a stand-up comedy in Romania, and but they are not playing poker so much. So, but I did some important jokes, and I was trying to send them to the guy making being on the EPTs, and he's a stand-up comedian. You know and one of them was why don't mermaids can play poker, because they are half fish already, or something like that. Yeah. I had a very hard joke, but my Israeli Jewish friends, they all understand it. Why there are no poker rooms, you cannot play poker in Israel, because they are all under the gun.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but this is stand-up comedy. It's about things and humor. I mean, if you have the sense of humor, you get it as. But it's true.
It's true, of course.
We
all
take
the best jokes are true.
Yeah, and there are a lot of them about the girls making massage, learning poker from the pros, trying to become professional players, and so on and so forth. But it's interesting.
I'm always like pleased to have you on the mic, off the mic. It's always amazing experience. I wish you all the best in the warm-up events. Of course, the main event is coming as well. I hope you will come back here for the winners interview once again.
I do hope so, but I want to tell you before leaving a very funny story about this place, about how the reward of making good things is so important. You have, I think it's from Lithuania, a younger guy with sunglasses and with blonde with hair like this, and 4 or 5 years ago he lost some chips of thousands. And I found, and I give him the money, and he was so very surprised because he did not expect to. And then we were in Vegas 2 years ago. I was playing, and he came to the table and he told to everybody, "This guy found my chips and he gave it to me, and there were thousands, not hundreds." So I did not see him today or here, but I remember, and I want to tell to everybody: be good. Try to understand what's happening in this moment in the world, because everything is so upside down. I'm trying to make another joke now, but everything got so f***ed up. When somebody is telling you that this is a positive guy, you don't want to invite him to your house. Now, how comes a positive guy should be a positive guy? The problem with the coronavirus make us turn everything upside down.
Absolutely. It changed the world, but we are here. We are happy to have it. Still have a ability to be with each other. So many tournaments were postponed, cancelled, and we are pretty safe here and enjoying all the environment and everything, huh?
Yes, enjoying, and thank you very much. And I saw some important players. They found the place. They discovered the place.
Closer,
yeah. I saw Dominic Panca. I was playing with him last time, and it's amazing place. It's an amazing place.
I'm really glad to hear that. So, guys, we are all in, and see you soon. Cheers once more time.